Hello everyone, Farmer Ben here. I am out in my John Deere S660 harvester, or combine, whatever you want to call it. We are currently out harvesting ryegrass. That's what's in front of me here. Can't see in the back because the tank's full. It says we're at 3/4 of a tank right now, or 50%, if that's even close to accurate. We haven't messed with the sensors in the tank at all because we didn't have time. And honestly, we're still trying to figure this machine out. I grew up, first combine ever operating was a 6620, and then I moved to a 7720. The last 15 to 20 years, we have been operating 8820 Titan 2s, and that's what I'll be hopping in next to harvest our wheat. We couldn't justify spending 20 grand on a header when we only have 2 fields of wheat to do with it. It just didn't add up. So we're going to use our 88s because we got them and they're hard-working machines and reliable. But like I said, we're in S660. It's a 2012 model, and this is our first year using it. It's okay. I don't have a brand preference. All of our farmers John Deere, and that's just because they monopolized in our area properly. But I personally have been taking a liking towards the New Holland harvesters. I don't know if they're any better than this John Deere model we have here. I've seen quite a few of them out in our area, so I've been intrigued by them. As far as other models go, there's a couple of people I've seen with some claws and quite a bit of case, but we ended up with this model. I tried to talk them out of it to go with a different brand just because of the computer technology that you're locked in by. But it's not my money. I'm just the operator that's trying to take over, so I don't get to make those decisions yet. But with that being said, this thing's got some nice bells and whistles to it. It's got a mini fridge here, and then it's got a nice little buddy seat for your child or friend to sit in here with, or girlfriend. I put a tablet up here that's hooked up to a camera that's magnetic that's on the auger arm, because the only way you're going to see dumping is out that mirror. One of the biggest things that I think is really dumb that they did is, one, make it to where you can't see that you're dumping. Two, the moment you get up out of your seat and you're holding this button here to dump, well, one, I don't got long enough arms to reach out there and look and hold that button down at the same time. But there's a motion sensor in this seat that makes it to where if you decide to get up out of your seat while operating the header, the auger, or pretty much, anything, it decides to shut it down. It says, nope, operator's off the seat, we gotta stop the program. Didn't have to do that with the 8820s. I can't wait to get back into our 8820 for wheat because of how much I dislike this combine. If that tells anybody anything. I'd much rather run something from the 80s that goes a little slower, that's not as nice and fancy, just because it's built with a specific acronym in mind. KISS. If you do not know the KISS acronym, it is Keep It Simple, Stupid. Pretty much anything on that combine breaks, you can immediately tell what is broken and what is going wrong with it. And we're just doing a spin around here because I wasn't thinking straight because I was talking. We're actually going to go dump because we can. But yeah, a lot of the bells and whistles on this machine are they're overcomplicated, and if you don't have a complete winter to study this machine, you're not going to know enough come harvest time. I had a month to prep this machine after we purchased it. We had to take the clover sieves out of it and put the grass sieves in, and then we had to figure out how to set all this stuff, and finally got John Deere to where they had time to come out and work on it because everybody else was operating already, so their combine guys were super busy. So got them to come out. They gave us a quick little demonstration, and I don't remember any of it. And then they got our sieves set up, and we went, and we haven't changed a thing. Probably should have, but didn't have the time to figure it out, or have somebody with the knowledge to come teach us a thing or two, just because we don't have the time to read the book. But it's neither here nor there. Can't do much about it now other than it's been operating okay. We had 3 clogs with it, and I don't understand why everybody around me is like, you should be able to go this fast and yada yada yada, when I haven't been able to average over 2.5 miles an hour harvesting with this machine, and everybody else is like, oh, you should be able to go 3 or whatever, and no, I can't. So as you can see here, I got a camera hooked up to the auger. Oh, come on, focus. So, camera hooked up to the auger. Ready Vision is the name of the camera company, I guess. Give me one hot second. Okay. So, as you can see, got some grain in the truck already from harvesting earlier. But if you don't mount a camera here, this is a huge blind spot, because right now my mirror isn't exactly turned out enough to see. You can go up here to your mirrors. So now I moved the mirror out where I can see there, but you still can't see anything. Even if my flag wasn't in the way, I couldn't see. So I've been using the mirror to get it up to where it's about where the rungs are. Oh, my battery's low. But get it to about to where the rungs are here, and then I'll move forward. And I was having to do that for 2 days before we got our camera. So I would personally suggest that you buy hardwired cameras in. Even though this one is hooked up to a tablet and is magnetic and it can go anywhere, it's only good for 8 hours of work. And you're running these things for 12 to 16 on normalcy. So 8 hours ain't long enough. So I would definitely recommend hardwiring wires in here, or a camera in here if you have not already. But it's definitely a lifesaver, because you can pretty much see what's going on here, and you don't ever have to get out of the comfort of the cab and the AC. With our 8820, the way that the cab is set up is it's offset here. Instead of dead center where the header is now, it's offset over here. So you can see clear as day when you're dumping. Just this you can't unless you got a camera. So that's the newest and coolest thing that we put on our farm so far. Other than that, there's our Kubota hauling our air tank around. There's my baler up there waiting to go into the straw that's right there. We're going to harvest that wheat here hopefully in the next couple of days. And I'll be able to get you some baling footage and whatnot. But as of right now, like I said, we're harvesting our ryegrass, and we're just trying to finish this field off and be done. Currently threw my back out a couple days ago. The tractor that hauls the baler out, I blew out the front tire on the highway and ended up tweaking my back when I was putting the tire back on. And I've been having to operate the harvester ever since, because I ain't got the money or anybody else to do this. So we gonna do it. Plus, isn't brand new toy My dad hasn't even gotten to really operate it yet because I've been kicking him out of the cab because I want to operate it, because I want to know as much as I can about the dang machine so I can teach him. But yeah, climbing in and out of a cab with a tweaked back, not the funnest things in the world to do. But the show must go on. Farming must continue. The crops need to get in. Whatever you want to tell yourself. That's the truth, though. But thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for all the people deciding to follow along with my crazy adventures. I have a montage video I'm working on editing of all the baling stuff I did with baling 30 acres of hay for my wife's family. So I will hopefully have that video up here shortly. It's just, obviously you can see I'm harvesting, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to figure out video editing and put all the video together. But I do have video, and there is some shenanigans that go on during the baling. So stay tuned. And again, thank you all for the love and support and following. I hope to see you guys in the next one.